we're back on the road again. So yeah, so that's a pretty tight hairpin turn. Definitely a lot of ruts and ridges there. Again, I mean, I'm in an Audi all-wheel drive sedan. I'm doing it. The car's not struggling considerably. But with that being said, something to think about. I always think about properties from a resale perspective. Accessibility is a big part in what makes things sell quicker than others. The house itself, I think, finishes are okay. They're not great. Oh, and I want to go up mountainside. We're going to go up because this had more of a paved road versus the other, which was more dirt. But yeah, so finishes are definitely kind of okay, subpar as far as the fiberglass tub shower insert's concerned. They did do a tiled shower in the master, but the grout needs to be cleaned or redone. The floors, especially in the main living area, have definitely taken what I would call a beating. The rest of the floors are looking okay. And then of course you've got that basement area, additional area as a guest bedroom. And it's like barely what I would call finished. It's not a fabulous space. But if you don't need it for bedrooms, then that's great. It's great storage. This will just kind of give you a sense of the neighborhood. I will say, just in general, and there's your view, obviously as I'm driving, I'm not capturing that. You know, Haywood County is not much different than Buncombe. Price point's a little different, but if it's a great property, it's typically under contract in about a week. This one having been on the market for a little while, I think it speaks to the pricing, and then I think it speaks to the accessibility of it. So we would definitely, if interested, would want to offer less than, not list price. It's a nice house there. There are some nice houses built up in and around this neighborhood, so it's definitely not a bad neighborhood from that perspective. And here we go again, paved road. It was funny, as I was leaving the house, the other agent said, "I think somebody owes you a car wash." So I am in a sedan. It is all-wheel drive and it does just fine, but it is definitely spackled with red clay. Looks like somebody took a paintbrush and just splattered it all over my car. With this, obviously being in the mountains, you are on a septic and a well system. And then here we are. This is the main road through the development, and it's fine. Like, nothing big here. Paved. It's definitely taken some wear and tear for sure, but it's not horrible. everything from here down is outside the development. There is a house that is, and there's a nice development there too. There is a for sale by owner that's listed right down at the bottom of the hill. I'm gonna snap a picture of that number and just kind of call and inquire on it. May not be of interest just because it's so close to the road. And it appears to be more of like a, there it is, more of like a horse property, equine property. (828-329-1265) is the number. Kind of a neat rustic looking house. That looks like an original log cabin though, so might not be that updated, move-in ready kind of home you're looking for. Then you drive past this on the way up. Looks kind of rough, whatever that is. To drive through some stuff to get to the neighborhood and development, and you know that's not an uncommon occurrence in Western North Carolina. Gravel again for just a little bit. Snow up in the mountains. And then here we are again. We are back to the main road. You're about 2 miles from the interstate at this point. So let me know what you're thinking.